Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Bestate Investment, and today we are going to be talking about the different lands along the Lekki Expressway in Ibeju Lekki. If you've been looking for properties in that axis, I'm sure by now you'd have heard so many different names. It's almost as if every month or every 3 months there's a new estate in this area, and you're like, what is happening? Before you even think of buying one, they launch another one. Before you think of going to the new one, they've launched another one. So which one should you go for, right? So that's what we are going to discuss here. All the Itunu City, Estate, Tiara, Fairmont, Tiwa Gardens, all of them. We're going to analyze them, look at the advantages and disadvantages, and that was just to help you decide which one to go for. So that's what we're talking about in this video. So don't miss out on this. Stay to the end of this video. We also have a special offer for you on these properties that we're going to announce at the end of the video. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our other posts like this. So now, there are several estates along this axis, but we are going to be looking at the big four, right? Itunu City, Tiara by Amen. We're going to be looking at Tiwa Gardens and Fairmont Green and Smart Estates. So the reason why we're looking at these ones, these are the ones that are from the most popular and the most credible developers, big budget projects, and yes, so those are the ones we're looking at now. First thing that we're going to consider when picking one of these estates is the price, right? Because in terms of location, they are all close together, within 5-10 minutes of each other, within 5 minutes of each other, right? So first thing we'll look at is the price. Now, starting from the bottom, before you buy a land, you have to look at your budget, how much you have, right? So that will also influence what you go for. So starting from the bottom, the lowest price is Tiara, right? So Tiara by Amen City, that is the lowest price estate. Tiara, you have 500 square meters for 15 million naira residential plots. Okay, now next in terms of price, we have the Tiwa Gardens, right? Tiwa Garden City, which just launched. So Tiwa Garden City is selling for 19 million naira for 500 square meters, right? So these different estates are selling 500 square meter plots as the standard plot size, right? So next we have Fairmont Green and Smart Estates. So Fairmont Green and Smart Estates, which is going for 21.25 million all inclusive. The land alone is 18 million, right? So point to note, Tiwa Gardens is all inclusive, no extra charges. Fairmont, I just gave you the all inclusive price, right? So for Itunu City, which is the one on the higher end, that is 35 million naira for 500 square meter plots, also all inclusive price. For Amen Estate, that 15 million, there's a documentation fee of 750k, so the total price is 15,750, right? So 15,750, we have 19 million, 21.25 million, and 35 million. Those are the all-inclusive prices for this estate, right? So now, how much you have? Which of these points are you going to go for? So I'm sure that should help you a little bit. So now let's look at, aside the price, the payment plan, right? So how long can you pay for? So now they have different payment plans, right? So for Amen Estate, the Tiara by Amen Estate, their payment plan is up to 12 months, right? So you can do up to 12 months payment plan. Tiara, I think they have 3 months interest free, right? On the other hand, if you're looking at Tiwa Gardens has up to 18 months payment plan, right? Which is second in line price. They have up to 18 months payment plan. So for Tiwa Gardens, 18 months payment plan, 2 million naira initial deposit. You can spread the balance over 18 months, right? You have 3 months to pay without interest, and then in subsequent months there's interest, right? Just same with Amen. There's a 3 months interest free. After that, you pay interest if you're doing 6 months or 12 months plan. So moving on to Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. So Fairmont has the longest payment plan, 24 months. Initial deposit is just 1 million. So in terms of affordability, Fairmont is the most affordable, right? So 1 million naira initial deposit, so that's the lowest entry point, and also payment plan 24 months, that's the longest payment plan, right? So that's it with Fairmont. 6 months interest free, also the longest payment plan without interest, right, for 6 months, and then after 6 months you pay interest. So that's what you can get with Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. With Itunu City, you have 12 months payment plan, 3 months interest free. So you can pay for 3 months without interest. After 3 months, you will pay interest on the installment payment plan, right? So that is for Itunu City. So you can see the varying prices and payment plans of these different estates. So I hope that helps you make your decision easier, right? So these are for residential plots. If you want a commercial plot, which I think everybody should get in this axis because of all these businesses that are coming here, all these developments are going to attract thousands of workers, right? Tens of thousands of workers. Lekki DC Port, Refinery, Free Trade Zone, Alaro City, the new airport. Lots of workers are going to come into this axis, and they need businesses, right? Shopping malls, supermarkets, pharmacy, hospital, schools. Yeah, they need businesses. So commercial plots are going to be very good here, right? So in terms of commercial plots, Tiwa Garden City, Itunu City, and Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. Those are the three with commercial plots, right? So for Tiwa Garden City is limited. I think you only have about 1 plot left, right? For Fairmont you can still get commercial plots. So now prices. So on the lowest end, you have Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, where you can get 500 square meters commercial plot with a 2.5 million naira charge. So the price of the residential, which is 21.25, then you just pay 2.5 million naira extra on that. So that's 23.75 million for a 500 square meter commercial plot, right? So the other estates, you have to get 1,000 square meters for commercial. Tiwa Garden City is 1,000 square meters for 45 million commercial, right? Initial deposit is 5 million. So for the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, the initial deposit for the commercial is 2.5 million. For Tiwa, it's 5 million. Then Itunu City commercial is 100 million for 1,000 square meter plots, and the initial deposit is 6 million naira. So now that we've talked about price, let's move to talk about time. Right, time is a very important factor because the time at which you buy the property can, influence, the rate of appreciation that you can enjoy, right? So now, for all these different estates, the estate that it's sort of like the best time to buy is Tiwa Garden City because it just launched, so you're still getting the pre-launch price, which is the lowest price. Tiara by Amen City started at 13, is now 15. Itunu started at 21. Now it's 35 million, right? Fairmont too, the price has also increased. So all other estates, they've crossed their pre-launch price to the launch price, right? So it's still a good time to buy because over the course of development of this estate, you are still going to see 3-4 more price increases over the next year to 2 years, right? So almost about a price increase every quarter, right? So you just missed the first one. For Tiwa, we've not had any price increase at all. So if you are looking to get started, Tiwa Garden City might be a good one for you, so that you can get the pre-launch price and enjoy all the appreciation that the estate will get over its course of development. And also, in terms of price increase, this is February. On 1st of March, Tiwa Garden City is increasing. Fairmont Green and Smart Estate is also increasing in price, right? So those are things that you want to consider. If you want to get it, you have to get land here in February, because after February, prices will be increasing on these different estates, right? So you have to get it in February so you don't miss out on the current price. So the next thing I'm going to look at is development, right? All these different estates have different, promises and different development plans, right? So on the high end, the biggest plan, that's from Itunu City, right? They're promising this, state-of-the-art, mixed-use commercial and residential city, self-sufficient, where, you have, business districts and then residential areas, sort of like we have in the yeah, so it's really nice, and based on the reputation of great classic ones, I can have a level of confidence that they can achieve it. And in terms of developments, quite a lot in terms of development. So if you're an investor that wants to make use of their land, terms of development again, Fairmont Green and Smart Estate too, they've actually done a lot within a short period of time. So you can take a look at city development that they've done on the estates, right? So fencing, gatehouse, recreational facilities, car park already done. So they're also doing a lot in terms of development. So this can help you if you're someone that wants to build it in a short period of time. Then Fairmont is somewhere that is they're really moving fast. Tiwa Garden City, they're also developing, they're also doing work on site, but not at the pace of Fairmont and Itunu City, right? So just things to note. And Tiwa is still new, it's the newest, so they just started, but still, they're still doing a lot. All these companies, all these estates are, being developed by reputable developers, so they all have the capacity to develop, right? But they are at different stages of development, so it's up to you to decide which stage you are comfortable at entering into, based on what your needs are. So those are the things to consider when it comes to development. Now that we looked at the development, another very important thing to consider is the title, right? So all these titles, so all these lands that we're talking about, they all have C of O titles. So they have good titles. Fairmont and Tiwa Gardens, they have government allocated C of O titles. Amen Estate, Tiara by Amen Estate and Itunu City, they have global C of O titles. So they all have C of O titles, so maybe it's very safe to buy, it's free from government acquisition, and you won't run into homonile issues or legal issues when you are investing in these estates, right? So, and also you are working with credible developers with a good track record. Like I said before, you can actually go and verify, and you see what these developers have done, housing estates, multiple projects done, and to give out a good time. Lastly, we want to look at the return on investment, right? So what return on investment are you going to get? So because they are all within the same location, they are all going to benefit from the development in that area. So we are going to look at return on investment, which is going to be at similar rates, right? The variable is now going to be the development within the estate, or the level of infrastructure that the estate is going to have within itself, right? So, but generally, they are all going to see a high rate of appreciation. You are looking at least 100% return on investment in a year based on the current trend. That's how it was last year, right? We saw Itunu residential from 16 million stopped selling at 35 million within a year, right? That's 100%. Other estates in that axis too are like that, right? So Itunu City too, from 21 million is now selling at 35 million in less than a year. By the end of the year, it's still going to go up to 100%. So that is the trend. So if you invest in any of these estates in this location at a good time, right? Now it's still a good time. You can see within 12 months, you can see up to 100% return on investment, and that's going to increase more and more as all these developments come in, right? So return on investment on any of these projects is guaranteed. Another thing I just want to note is that if you're looking for quick appreciation, then you want to invest right now before the price increases, because Tiwa is still on pre-launch, and March 1st is increasing. That will be one of the, in terms of return on investment, the best opportunities for you, because it's still at the lowest price. Fairmont has already increased, but they are doing another price increase on March 1st. So that's still a good time to get into, because after March 1st, the price has already gone up. It might now become too high for a lot of people. So this is the best time to get in on these offers. The other estates too are also going to increase in price. So if you want to get good return on investment, if you want to take advantage of the level of appreciation that these estates are going to make, you want to make sure you invest early before the price increases in March. So yeah, so there you have it. So those are the different factors you want to look out for when picking one of these estates to invest in. And I hope we have been able to save you from some of the confusion that you have been experiencing. We've seen so many different options within the same location, right? So yeah, see other options to consider, but like I said, just wanted to narrow it down to the top estates from the biggest developers. And yeah, so that's what we analyzed today. So if you've decided on any of these estates to invest in, do not hesitate to reach out to us at Bestate Investments so that we can help you secure any of these estates along this Lekki Expressway, right? So you can reach out to us to the number displayed on your screen or in the description of this video, and we can help you secure land in any of these estates. And we actually have an exciting offer for you for this month of February. we will be giving for depending on the number of plots on the amount you buy, we actually have some offers for you. And for any of these estates that you invest in, we actually have exciting offers for you, especially in this month of love, February, right? So we're going to be doing offers so if you invest in one of these estates and others on our channel, so this is general for any property you get from Bestate Investment, you can win, depending on the amount of property that you invest in, you can win any of these amazing prizes, right? So you can get a night with your spouse, so that's a night for two at one of the best resorts in Lagos, like the best resort in Lagos, right? Also dinner for two at a luxury hotel restaurant, and we're also giving away a boat cruise opportunity, right? So you can win any of this for you and your spouse, and you can also get a discount on the purchase price for some of these properties as well. So these are the offers that we have for you, and all you have to do is invest with us and you can get any of these offers. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.